All the disrespect, the free play, better button check. Button check.
What is up, Button Check fam? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful day of checking these buttons. Chapters down below if you want to skip around. Sub button right there. Appreciate the massive love. We got some buttons we got to check. I'm assuming you can guess by now what we're about to talk about. Obviously, the title, the thumbnail, all that good stuff. But besides that, you see how things have been going? You see how they've been going in the FGC? You can imagine that it's only getting deeper, it's only getting bigger, and it's only getting more confusing. So either way, we're about to check these buttons. Let's go. All right, now into the first set of the savior of the FGC is here. Buttons that need to be checked. Now, obviously, I'm saying that as a joke and lightheartedness, but hey, you be the judge, because with the current state of the FGC, who the hell knows? But I say that because I'm just quoting what Roofamonger wrote, and obviously he's saying that kind of joking as well, saying so many problems in fighting games right now, but don't worry, the FGC savior is right around the corner. Quote retweeting this one right here from Arc Systems, saying Hunter x Hunter and Impact is available. Pre-order right now. You can see limited edition, digital pre-orders, deluxe editions, all that good stuff. Here's the trailer right here. I actually haven't seen it. Let's watch it. Let's go. All right, let's check this out. Tag team battle. I mean, it looks kind of cool. I saw some of this before. Single player modes. Online play, okay. Rollback netcode is ready, uh-oh. Character roster. Uh-oh. So what, 16 characters? Oh shit. Okay, so is it over? Oh, okay, okay. Season pass, confirmed limited edition. Okay, if you see right here, it says number of players 1 to 2 online available, but right here, rollback netcode implemented only for PlayStation 5/Steam. So there you have it. I don't think there's any crossplay though. We got PS5, Switch, and Steam. Okay, so what do y'all think? Like I said, obviously he's kind of joking. I see him in the comments adding more to that, but with the current state, the way that the fucking FGC is going right now, who knows? Maybe that shit's gonna be a blast and people are gonna love it and it's gonna be mainstays of Evo. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? We just kind of just shooting shit out in the air right now and see what sticks to the wall. But on that note, we also got some quick buttons to check. We got 2XKO. They posted this. When was this? Today. Posted this just today saying Alpha Lab 2 invite emails will be sent out later this week. And they posted this right here. So it looks like if you're about to get in that alpha, you should be getting it today, or I'm sorry, later this week, saying many of you just got an Alpha Lab email. We goofed. Basically in the background, we're importing all people who signed up for Alpha Lab into the bucket for Alpha Lab 2. The future playtest, that is just to ensure folks didn't have to sign up again if they already did. And as we did that, it triggered an automated email confirming y'all's registration. Damn, sorry about that. Official emails for AL2 will be sent out later this week. So it looks like they goofed. They're saying it triggered automatic emails confirming the registration. But obviously right here saying official emails for AL2 will be sent out later this week. And I would see more here in the comments section. Those are wondering, well, what if I was invited to the first one? Do I automatically get the second one? Can I play again? Here's your answer right here saying, if I was invited to Alpha 1 Lab, will I automatically be invited for Alpha Lab 2? No, unfortunately, being invited to Alpha Lab 1 does not guarantee an invitation. However, players who registered for Alpha Lab 1 in eligible reasons are automatically signed up to be selected for 2, so there's no need to register again. There you go. All right, next up, for arguably the best Tekken player ever, Arslan Ash, telling people to stop playing T8 and go outside, buttons that need to be checked. This one right here, he posted a simple video just yesterday. Since then, I remember I first saw it, didn't have too much steam, but now a lot of people are reacting to it, quote, retweeting it. Simple video, but you'll understand when we unpack. So he posted this yesterday saying, I'm so glad I'm not playing T8 Season 2, and I'm instead having a blast tackling this obstacle course in Ibiza Castle, if I'm saying that correctly. I think I did pretty well. Check out the clip.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Okay, like I said, simple enough. Looked like he's just having a good time. From there, I see FGC Reacting, FDX right here saying, GOAT of my esport telling me to go telling me to go outside is rough. Continuing on, I see Emma Rain saying, game is so bad, bro, became a Ninja Warrior contestant. And going deeper, I see Joka. He showed a screenshot. I guess he was actually talking to, who is this, Arslan? He said, I should have listened to him. You see the screenshot? It's from Arslan saying, bro, stop playing Tekken, man, and start enjoying life. Damn. And going deeper, others are like, players be tweeting, I lost 10 pounds, had the sun touch my skin for the first time in 4 years, talk to the ghost of Michael Jackson, I'm so glad I'm not playing Tekken 8 Season 2. Continuing on, others saying, Patch is so bad, dude is doing in real life challenges now, or ain't no way they turned my boy into a parkour artist. This video alone is literally the greatest depression of Tekken franchise. I hope Murray and Harada is seeing all of these before it's too late and act on the new season. And there you have it. So like I said, simple post enough, but he did title it saying, I'm so glad I'm not playing T8 Season 2 and instead having some fun outside. Obviously, people are reacting. Like I said, there's a lot. There is something literally every day going about T8 Season 2. I don't know what the hell's gonna happen with this game. The numbers seem to be dropping, even with Evo Japan, which we'll talk about that in a second. I don't know, y'all. Like, every community seems like they're kind of going through their own struggle right now. Meanwhile, like, the other guys on the side are like, well, come over here. All the refugees, come over here. Come to death row, or whatever the hell you're at. You know what I'm saying? Welcoming everybody that's unhappy in their particular community. It's just crazy because there's no, like, obvious solution that's in front of us. And we really don't know how big it's going to be. Like, if it's going to continue, if it's just one of these online things where people are just complaining, but they're eventually going to get over it. But let me be real with this. As far as Tekken 8, this seems deeper than that. It honestly does. It seems bigger than that, where it's not going to be something. Because usually it's like a small group complaining, catches a little wind, but you got some debate. This one is not only a small group, it's like all groups. And namely, you got big fucking names in pros saying either I'm not playing or this is trash, or they signing a petition, some kind of crazy shit for a boycott or something like that, right? It's a lot. I don't know if we've ever seen anything that's this big just getting bigger. But in saying that, like I was talking about Evo, they posted this just yesterday saying Evo Japan this year registration has now been closed. Here's the final attendees. Street Fighter 6, woo, at 6,000. Over 6,000 players, y'all. T8, 960. Tekken 8 has 960 players. Now, that's a lot, but we talking almost 7,000 for Street Fighter, and T8 has 960. Strive, 676. Grand Blue, 474. King of Fighters, 289. And on top of that, some people look at the numbers and are getting concerned of the numbers actually dropping in T8. Right here saying Street Fighter 6 gained 1,500 players from last year. T8 almost lost 300 players. Your strategy is not working. And here are the numbers. Let's pull these up. Right here, this is last year. You can see 5,089. Let's go to the next screenshot here. Here goes Tekken. Last year, where we at? 1247, and this was last year. So yeah, from 1247 to like 900. And then there's some debate like underneath that in the comments where people are saying it's not as bad as it looks, and others are like, yes, it is. Right here saying, yeah, let's ignore the fact that Evo Japan is a CPT stop this year, and it was Tekken's inaugural year last year. There will always be a little dip after the first year. Y'all want to throw your game under the bus so bad. But they respond saying Evo Japan is a Master Plus event on the 2025 Tekken World Tour. Also, Tekken 7 had higher numbers at Evo Japan 2023, LOL. Then he posts this right here, 2023, you see 1,401 entrants. So looks like he's doubling down on that one. So there you have it. Like I was saying, there is a lot of debate every day. Every day there is something new. I don't think it's gonna stop. I mean, first of all, it might not ever, it might just get worse. Everybody's waiting for this emergency patch to come, if I could talk, emergency patch to drop. It's supposed to drop, I guess, later this month, so they could see, and maybe it fixes enough. The hopefuls, right? Optimists are like, maybe it fixes enough. Y'all stop complaining. It'll make it, you know, salvageable or whatever. But others are like, we've seen some of the updates or the promises that they might do, and it doesn't look like it's gonna be enough. But we'll wait. We obviously gotta wait to see what's gonna happen. I saw Maximilian posted this video. Yeah, it was only posted earlier today saying, bruh, what is happening to fighting games? Link down below so you can check out the full action. Let's check out a clip. Let's go.
Street Fighter V went through way more changes significantly quicker in the time frame it had, much less Street Fighter IV also went through way more changes significantly quicker. I'll also say Street Fighter III also went through way more changes significantly quicker because within 2 years after New Generation was released, we were already at Third Strike. So right now, Street Fighter VI is getting like a little stale, and what's really good in the game is obviously really good. There's some very interesting community comparisons of, like, you know, Tekken 8 to Street Fighter at the moment, and to me, it's like they are the exact opposite of a problem. You got one game that people have been playing so long that they're asking for a shakeup in some way, and you got another game that people have not been playing for that long, has already gone through several micro shakeups on the way to its season 2, and by the time season 2 happened, they were like, brah, they just like kicked the door down, and they're like, oh, we're just changing everything in a weird direction. No, these are not the same problem, my dude. There is not like an overarching, I get it, all fighting games in their next iterations will get quote unquote easier to play for casual players. That goes all the way back to the 90s. Okay, this is not a new thing, but still, functionally speaking, we have a couple of games that do give you a lot more tools to work with, a lot more stuff to work with. So this is very different than the casualization of fighting games in the mid 2010s, where the whole goal to casualize fighting games was just to take things away and just make it simpler. In my eyes, there was a way for you to give like characters a bunch of tools and shit and a bunch of things to work with, and it could be really fun for casuals, and the high level might have issues for it, but the high level, you know, still is really good, and they still are the conquering reigning champions. You know what game that is called, chat? You know what game that is? It's called Tekken 8 Season 1. Literally season 1. Okay, so I think season 1, as much as it needed refinement, had a pretty good balance of that stuff, and what we wanted was that refinement, and now what people are asking for in Street Fighter is a quote-unquote refinement. If we, and just for comparison's sake, we know these are two very different issues between these games right now. If Street Fighter 6 got a Tekken 8 Season 2 adjustment, Street Fighter 6 throw loops would work everywhere, not just the corner. You could now get burned out without your back hitting the wall. Don't even need the wall anymore. Drive rush costs less. The majority of moves on the majority of characters now leave you plus on block. Some people do not understand how significant of a change the Tekken 8 Season 2 patch was. They really, like, it is game changing. It is significantly different. It is terrifying. Air drive impact, air drive rush, you know, like, and you would have to hold a block string in Street Fighter like you're playing Dragon Ball Fighters. Oh, how about this? Parrying would also take away gray health. Again, These are very different problems. Like the inclusion of these real lifers in SNK is nothing like what's happening to Street Fighter, which clearly needs a shakeup in its mechanics, which is nothing like Tekken, which shook up its mechanics way too much in a direction that nobody wanted. So we got 3 different problems here. And let's take the last one. Mortal Kombat 1, the last big boy. And for the majority of people that are watching this, you don't care about how Mortal Kombat plays as a video game. You just don't. It's never been a priority. It's never been the most important thing about the game. Because mostly the folks that engage with NRS and last Mortal Kombat games are there for the content. And to be real, they were justified as shit, bro. The content in MK1 was lacking, and it still is lacking. I'm here to tell you that MK1 is in the best space it ever has been right now. Like, as a video game, as a game that you can play, and almost the entirety of the NRS community has echoed this, the same people that were harking on this game being absolute ass trash for the last year and a half, and they're just livid that this is the only thing they can do, it's the only thing they can play. They've gotten to a point where MK1 is actually pretty fun. Watching competitive MK1 is actually pretty fun.
This video, I think, is over 3 hours long. So he obviously goes deeper, does some other stuff. Catch the full stream, link is down below. Interesting. What the hell reality are we living in when fucking MK1 has the most promising future? And long story longer, at least when it comes to Street Fighter in this community, it's really not that bad. All things considering, it's really not that bad. It's dry. We could use a glass of water in this bitch. It is dry. But besides that, we can wait. You know what I'm saying? If we're looking at this fire and that, you know what? We good. We let's wait a little bit. Maybe waiting is not that bad. Just when you're gonna drop Elena and all these patch updates, you know, you're gonna give us that new season, whatever, we can wait. Make it hype. Please make it hype. But shit, if it means avoiding all of this shit, we can wait. And that it is, ladies and gents. Definitely let me know how you are feeling. Please let me know if you agree or disagree with any of that long ass rant that I just said. I'm not even sure. I promise you this, not all of it is gonna make it into this episode. I do that all the time. I will go on a long ass rant and I will cut out like 60% of it. So either way, let me know how you guys are feeling, man. Thank you guys for the amazing love. We are that much closer to the weekend. Why would I even say that? We just got this fucking week started. It's only Wednesday. Why does it feel like it's been a long week already? It is only Wednesday, y'all. Appreciate the mad love, man. All the new Patreons and all that. We got some exciting stuff planned for this year, like really big, exciting stuff, but we're not there yet. So either way, thank you for taking the time. Thank you for helping this channel grow. As always, I don't know what it is, but I know it's about to get better. Love y'all, forever. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.